All right, we are live on YouTube. I just need for that video to connect on my other monitor so that I can grab that link and put it in our group so that our community can conveniently join us here on YouTube Live and in the live chat. So let me grab this link. Let's see, copy and boom, paste. We got it in there. All right, let me make sure I can see this live chat so when the community comes in, I can actually see them. Cool. Everything is great. So speaking of groups, if you are an entrepreneur that is spinning your wheels and struggling to make it to your first six figures in business, then this morning show is just for you. But if you want to be in studio for this show and have the opportunity to take advantage of the hot seat to get your individual obstacles addressed, just like Heather and Cheryl and Shawana and Dr. LaFera and Dr. Latoya and Dawana are in studio right now, you need to be a part of our group because this is just one of the ways that you can take advantage of the value given by our group. So go to shaycannon.info/group to join us. We come together as a free business mastermind, giving more value than most paid masterminds. We have three pillars that ensure you get the value we have for you. Number one, we come together and build community with events like a virtual happy hour, which is happening this Thursday, and a movie club night, which is happening next Thursday. Number two, we are intentional about collaborating to make each other's businesses better and make money together. We even have a monthly live collaborating event that was last week. And finally, number three, we have conversations that are transformational for your business growth, like free trainings happening tonight and this morning show. So join us, shaycannon.info/group. Okay, cool. Welcome to your first six figures morning show. This week's blog is at shaycannon.com/experience. That's shaycannon.com/experience. Because what we've been talking about this week is how to compete and win by elevating your client's experience. Okay. Now, what we know is a lot of us have services in an saturated market, right? We all work in an area of business where other people offer what we offer. So one of the ways that you can stand out is by creating amazing client experiences. Now, what this is yes, of course, you give the people what they pay for. Whatever they pay for, you give it to them, you service them, but we go above and beyond to make sure that the experience that they have as we service them is one to be spoken of, one to be shared, one that gets us referrals, one that gets us repeat business. Client experience. I'm telling y'all, this is the way. All right. So if you want to know how to use a deeper connection as a client experience, that was part one. You can catch that replay from Monday. Okay. If you want to know how to use how you organize content and resources for your clients as a client experience, that is part two. That was yesterday. So go to that replay. Today, we're talking about giving value-driven client experiences, value-driven. And I love these. Listen up. If you don't apply anything else, this is probably the group that you want to listen to the most because it's going to be the one that on the surface, right? They don't even have to go deeper than the surface. Clients are going to see this as valuable. That's why it's value-driven. Okay. So pay attention. All right. Building a value-driven client relationship elevates the client experience by fostering deeper engagement and long-term loyalty. When clients consistently receive valuable insights and support, they feel recognized and invested in. Okay, see this value-driven thing, this is what they're looking for as a part of their return in investment or return of investment. Okay, cool. Reinforcing their connection to the brand and you. This commitment to offering real value is essential because clients want to feel that their investment extends beyond the initial purchase. See, they want to feel like they got more than a deal, right? They want to feel like they're getting more than what they paid for. Okay, now that don't mean that you be over there giving away the farm. We're gonna give you some strategies on that later. Okay, now, by consistently delivering resources and follow-up support, businesses can help clients experience ongoing and incremental incremental wins, which is a competitive advantage, right? Clients are far more likely to stay loyal to your business that actively contributes to their goals rather than one that stops engaging after the sale. Okay, so hopefully y'all see the distinguishing mark of demarcation there. People definitely want what they paid for, but they definitely remember and feel attracted and attached to people who give them more. I am one of those people who always giving more. It's in my personality. I don't know how not to give more. Now I have to watch how much more I give, not just because I could be playing myself by giving too much value for too low amount. That's not even the problem. The biggest problem is I tend to give so much that my clients can get lost in all that I have given and lose the path from A to B that they actually paid for. So I have to kind of watch it. So y'all know that's the blog, but on the morning show, you get more. So let me go to these show notes. And I have 11 strategies of how you can give more as far as value-driven things for your client experience, okay? Now, before we get started, if you don't know who I am, my name is Shay Cannon. I'm your host. I'm an award-winning fractional chief operating officer with an exclusive clientele of 6- and 7-figure CEOs. But what you need to know is I'm living my best life, just 3 blocks from the beach in Mexico. I use my superpower to create a foundation of business growth to position online service-based entrepreneurs like you to generate your first 6 figures that will fund your desired version of freedom, okay? Even if you don't have a team. Now let's get into it. Strategy number 1. Again, there are 11 of them this morning. When we do the round robin, we're going to start with Dewana. So start thinking about as many of these. All I want to know is, can you do all of them? Okay, can you do all of them? Which one can't you do? Listen for that. Which one can't you do? Which one will you have an obstacle doing? That's what I want you to listen for. Okay. Number 1, deliver insightful, actionable content. Did you know that even this list is insightful, actionable content? Right? Okay, so deliver insightful, actionable content, offer consistent, high-value content, blogs, ebooks, newsletters, book club summaries, all kind of stuff, okay, that educate and support clients, helping them get small wins and building loyalty, okay? Deliver insightful, actionable content. Number 2, create an exclusive client portal. All right. Give clients access to exclusive resources, tools, progress trackers, important links, important dates, all the things where it's right there at a touch. They can go to it, helping them feel valued and committed to your services. Okay. Provide ongoing support. Offer ways to keep in touch after the purchase, such as follow-up email sequences, feedback opportunities, even an option to schedule a complimentary check-in. These check-ins don't have to be no more than 15 minutes, y'all, if they're complimentary, okay? Number 4, personalized progress milestones, okay? I'll tell you, most of the learning platforms, the course platforms are very good at providing like these milestones of where they are in the course, but you can do something similar for your service, okay? Your service should be broken down into phases. You can tell your clients where they are each phase. Give them some type of report on it, okay? So set up individualized milestones and rewards that celebrate clients' achievements within your service, the progression of them in the service, okay? For example, acknowledging clients when they reach certain stages of progress or receive notable results from your service creates a sense of accomplishment and deepens your engagement. I've been talking this week about how Shawana and Dania have said, I need to get a trophy ready for them because they're about to hit their first 6 figures. So, hey, if this is the result that you're teaching with your service or that you're promising for your service, there needs to be something that highlights and awards them for reaching it, okay? Number 5, virtual office hours or open Q&A sessions. I know you may have a course that's stagnant. You may have a service that happens behind the scenes and not necessarily talking to them, but you can also still hold office hours or Q&A sessions so that they can get questions that they have about the service, about the course, about whatever you got going on. They can ask that live. Okay, so offer scheduled times where clients can drop in to ask questions, receive feedback, or discuss their progress with you directly. This approach gives the client a valuable opportunity for direct interaction, making them feel prioritized and supported. All right. Number 6, resource partnerships. Resource partnerships. You can collaborate with other businesses and experts to provide clients with additional resources. Okay. By forming these partnerships, what you're doing is you're kind of putting your stamp of approval on resources they would need anyway. But instead of them going out there and picking the wrong one, they can use your endorsed version of that resource, right? I used to have what I used to call guest gurus that came into my community and spoke a lot. Right. So you can think about what is something that they're going to need outside of your service and how can you introduce them to a resource that you endorse rather than them going out in the world and finding their own. Okay. So think about how you can do that. Next up, we're talking about accountability groups or buddy systems. Set up small client groups or buddy systems where clients can connect and share insights and hold each other accountable. This encourages a sense of community and motivates clients to stay engaged with their goals, fostering both progress and loyalty. This will also take some of the stress off of you. Okay, so everybody's not always coming to you. The first layer, the first tier is for them to go to each other. Okay. I really, in the clinics that I have really leaned into peer review for those clinics, right? Not just what I think, but what does everybody think? Okay. So you can actually put in peer review as a part of that accountability. If you do an accountability program, it can be self-led. You don't have to be over here matching people up and then they got to come back to you when they got a problem with their accountability. No, let them pick their own accountability partners. You just encourage it, you facilitate it. All right. Cool beans. Number 8, advanced client education. Create content such as insider tips, case studies, and advanced techniques exclusively for your long-term clients who want to go deeper, okay? This exclusive access to specialized knowledge reinforces their commitment and recognizes their loyalty, making them feel like valued insiders. Now, I do that all the time. So I love to show y'all my version of the stuff that you're supposed to be creating. It's funny because in the extra clarity clinic bonus session, I actually showed y'all what I was going to do with my clarity for 2025. Like I broke it down, how I was going to use it, and then shared it with y'all, right? Which gave y'all more ideas. So how can you show them what you're learning, how to use it, how other people have used it? How can you come in and have a special session about trends that are happening? Right now is a great time to have these president proofing sessions. We had that in as day 2 of the Next Level Business Clinic. We had our President Proof Your Business session during that. We're going to have another version of that next month when we start talking about 2025 planning. So how can you add special sessions, special considerations, extra stuff in there as advanced education? All right. Number 9, annual or quarterly strategic planning sessions. Y'all already know our paid membership. That's what we do. That's the whole thing about our paid membership. It's quarterly CEO productivity membership. So what we do is we go by quarter and talk about our goals, and each month we knock those goals out, right? Also, business planning. We're going to do that next month as a part of our community. That's going to be our workshop. So I got something special coming for that. But how can you, as a service provider, create some type of annual and quarterly strategic planning session around exactly what you do for them? Okay, it doesn't have to be business. If you don't teach business and that's not a part of your business model, don't be around here trying to hold business strategic planning. Only figure out what kind of strategic planning you can have based on what you do, right? So Heather can have one that says, okay, how many books are you going to write this year? How can we break this down so we can get all of these books done? right? Cheryl loves to do book promotion and she loves to help you do screenplays, all the things, right? She can look at the year and look at your books and we can plan out how can we strategically get these things done. Dr. LaFera, people definitely need a health plan for the year, right? Dr. LaToya, baby, if they don't take care of their spirit all year long, they can progress through all of your programs. If we tell them, hey, let's gather together as a webinar and talk about how we can plan for our lives, right? For our energy, our inner power all year long. Dewana, we already know about that meal planning and the meal. Hey, give me a track where within a year I can become fully vegan, right? So, Shawana, hey, you already know what that content, right? What does it look like? What does your content look like for the year, for the quarter? So everybody in their own niche can do some type of annual or quarterly planning sessions, okay? Cool beans. Number 10, customized goal revenues. Customized goal, I said revenues, Lord, reviews, my bad. See, I'm thinking about money here. I was just thinking, I was like, all them sessions ain't got to be free. They can lead to a paid session is what I was thinking for the annual strategic planning. And it came out with goal revenues. But number 10 is customized goal reviews, okay? Set up personalized sessions to review client goals, track progress, where you provide feedback specific to their journey and suggested target strategies for growth. I'm about to implement this got on the list because I'm about to implement this for my paid membership. Because what I know for sure is the people that are showing up for the goal planning and the 14-day sprints, they are getting shit done in their business. They are getting results. And so those that are not, yeah, I'm about to come to you and figure out what's going on with you, okay? You in this coaching to manage yourself in time. And if you can't manage to come to these meetings that give you more value, then we probably need to look at your time one-on-one. Let's see what the problem is, right? So customized goal reviews. Number 11, last but not least, exclusive VIP community access. What I know for sure is that I have these levels of community, right? We have our free group, we have our paid membership, we have our clients that are paying a higher price for strategies and stuff. There's a clear tier there. You do not treat everybody the same. You do not treat everybody the same. They're not investing the same. So you can't treat them the same. Those that invest more, they should get more from you. They should feel the difference, okay? And so what I know for sure is in 2025, as I'm optimizing my traffic to feel more people in each tier of my communities, I have to do more to differentiate the communities. So number one, people like to feel like the level that they're on as compared to the other levels. Number two, in your business, it behooves you to show a difference in the levels so that people actually want to go through the levels to elevate through you, okay? So exclusive VIP community access, create private communities for clients who have reached a certain level of commitment and success. This community gives them a space to connect with like-minded peers on the same level, share insights, and benefit from peer support, fostering a sense of belonging and loyalty. All right. Let's go back through the 11 without all of the details, and we'll start with Dewana. Dewana, which one do you think you cannot do so we can support you in getting it done? Because we want you to do all of these, all right? So we're switching it up today. Number one, deliver insightful, actionable content. Number two, create an exclusive client portal. Number three, provide ongoing support. Number four, personalized progress milestones. Number five, virtual office hours or Q&A sessions. Number six, resource partnerships. Number seven, accountability groups or buddy systems. Number eight, advanced client education. Number 9, annual or quarterly strategic planning sessions. Number 10, customized goal reviews. Number 11, exclusive VIP community access. Okay, so that's 11 different strategies you can be using today. We're going to start with Dewana. Dewana, which one do you feel like you will have a problem putting in place? Because we want you to put them all in place.
Good morning. Number one, actually, because I'm still, in this transition phase of what am I doing, and that, so the clarity of my business is what I'm having a challenge with. And so number one, therefore, is the challenge that I'm facing, and putting all the things together, and then I think that everything else would fall in place.
Yeah, yeah. So what I heard you say is you recognize that you don't have the clarity to really dig deep and get these things done. And then with the clarity, you're going to then have to put things together in a way that are value-driven content where people know exactly where to go get what. Am I hearing that correctly?
That is correct.
Okay, cool. So I think you have unlike a lot of people, you kind of have a lot of clarity in your business in that you are just naturally niched,
No,
right?
the reason I'm saying clarity is because as I'm going through this transition phase with the
Mhm.
chemo and everything, it's
Yes.
actually changed my trajectory in my whole business. Okay, go on, finish saying what you're saying. Okay,
Understood.
okay.
Understood. So clarity as most people know it, not like you're talking about. Let me be clear then.
Okay,
Okay.
okay.
Because you're niched.
Mhm.
So there's not a lot of who is my client, how exactly am I giving it, that type of thing. It's not a lot of that. You kind of know what your options are. So as you are transitioning in life, like a lot of us are. Like, for example, next year I'll be in Asia. I'm not going to be doing as much hand holding while I'm going to be asleep while y'all awake, and I'll be awake while y'all sleep, right? So there's not going to be a lot of live access to me. So I'm going to be changing a lot of things. So all you have to do, Dewana, is decide, okay, what is everything I could give, right? What is everything I could give? Even things I never gave before. Okay. And then you go through and you say, okay, but what is it on my heart to give? What brings me joy to give from this list? Okay. So now we're starting to get the list of what I would like to do. Now, realistically, with where I am in life, what can I do from the list that brings me joy? Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah. And so now what I'm going to say is the things that bring you joy that you can't realistically do right now, those are the things you can start doing some kind of on-demand offer for, some kind of passive income for, since you're not able to do that live. Okay. Also, you can start picking from the list of stuff you don't want to do, but they might need a foundation of it. Those sound like great ebooks. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
You know
right,
what I'm saying? So
right.
that's how I would propose and recommend that you do your version of the clarity of where you are versus where you want to be.
Okay. Yep. Sounds good.
Gotcha. So
Thank you.
you thought I misunderstood. I did not. I
I don't
did.
know why. I don't know why I had a brain fart for a minute. I knew better than that.
Too funny. All right, let's go to Dr. Latoya. Dr. Latoya, of these value-driven client experiences, which one would you have trouble putting into place, knowing that the goal is to put all of them in place?
I don't know. At least I'm honest.
Yes, you are.
Yeah, I don't know. I think, yeah, I don't know if I would have a difficult time putting them in place. You gave the example of the like how in our niche, we could each kind of do the strategic planning part with people.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I don't have another.
Okay. Let me see. Look, let me put on my Dr. Latoya Davis eyes and go back through.
Okay. Yes. Yes.
Let's see here. You have you have enough webinars to have discover insightful, actionable content. Client portals. I do think that we need some client portals in the business, because that's gonna cut down on people pinging you, asking questions. So I do think there needs to be some type of portal.
So do you think that because I consider my client portal when their class portal is their client portal, because in their class, like they have their links for classes, they have any notes, they can message with each other, they can message me. So I consider that their client portal.
And it is for those that have for what's in your model that has a course that's on demand. What about the stuff that's not an on-demand course though?
Once they start, so like my live or hybrid things, once they start, I create a thing in that same platform for them that they have access to it through that way.
And so that would like include their replays and stuff?
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. I love that. All right, let's see. ongoing support. I feel like in the future, we've already discussed this. In the future, you might need some type of success coach or somebody that
Yes.
kind of does a lot of touch points. That's not you. But
Yes.
we've already discussed that. So put that on the list. Let's see. Milestones. So are your programs broken up into milestones to where they feel the achievement along the way?
No.
Okay, so then that's one that we can do, and the milestones could very well be that natural mark of demarcation, line of demarcation, where it's going from one topic to the next. So it could be a matter of going from class to class, or it could be a matter, or I'm not even gonna say or, and it could be a matter of going from level 1 to level 2, level 3, level 4 as you have your programs. Make sense?
Yes. So I think similar to the request for a badge, maybe I'll create like some type of, I mean, they give the certificate at the completion, but make a social badge, you know, that people can put on their social thing and say, I just finished blah, blah, blah.
Yes.
I can gamify it. Yes.
Yes. Yes. All right. Cool beans. So that's just a few. I know that look, because when you look at stuff like this as Dr. Latoya, you'd be like, oh, that's a lot of work. I ain't signed up for that. But this is the way we could do some of that stuff where it doesn't involve you showing up live doing things all the time. So this actually, when you got your the first version of your roadmap, some of those additional touch points, we kind of already kind of talked about that kind of stuff. But yes, did you find additional value from that recommendation, Dr. Latoya?
Sorry, I couldn't get off mute. No, I actually think that particularly the way we are restructuring it now, with the different things broken up, I do think that creating that like recognition or yay, you did it, is a natural kind of psychological trigger that would make them want to do the next thing. So I actually think that's a great one for me to add on to.
Yes, I think that's a great one for everybody to make sure they add. That's why I don't have you picking one on this one. On this one, we kind of need all of them, right? Because at the end of the day, it took a lot for somebody to invest in themselves through you. And most often what they're investing in, they don't actually have a support system for, right? Because it's so different than what the everyday person does. So there needs to be somebody there that understands the investment, understands the sacrifice that is celebrating them. So yeah, we all need to add that in there. All right, Dr. LaFera, which strategy for value-driven client experiences would you have a problem putting into place, knowing that you should put them all in place?
So I'm probably gonna say like other than like you said, all of them are good, but like this is really good. But like maybe the I guess the buddy systems and like the maybe the ongoing support. I don't know. That's those are two that I'm thinking about, that because the other ones, like I could kind of easily think of stuff in that.
Okay, well, let's tackle your buddy system accountability partners. You already have group coaching. So within your group, you can just build and facilitate a self-led accountability system. All you do is say, hey, you need an accountability partner, pick one. You know what I'm saying? Y'all message each other and pick one, and then you help them to facilitate that accountability relationship, right? So whenever you give out homework, you also remind them, get with your accountability partner. Y'all need to have a meeting, decide how you're going to hold each other accountable. And this is your deadline to get this done. So you have from now until this deadline to support each other to get it done. Does that make sense?
It does, except my main offer is like the VIP stuff. And the group is like later. I don't have anybody doing group currently. I'm not even promoting group yet because they're not there. They gotta go through like right now my offer is like the VIP sessions.
So what do you
after
keep
workshops
VIP, but are you saying one-on-one?
Yeah, with me.
Okay.
Where I give them a wellness plan.
So then you're the accountability person then. So now you have to create things that are self-checkers right? How do
Yeah.
you hold yourself accountable? Because this is a written version of me. So go through this written version of me as a self-checker before you get to me. Does that make
Okay.
sense?
Yeah.
And you can even put in there ways that they can have the family to come in and support them.
Okay. Yeah, that's
You know what I'm
good.
saying? Like you can say, you know, even though I'm doing smoothies, the whole family doesn't have to do smoothies. But what I ask is don't leave your candy and stuff around in the general areas. Like take that shit in your room so I don't see it. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So there
Okay.
are
Yeah.
even ways that you can have them to bring the family in and recruit them in to help, even though they're not main accountability partners. But, you know, we know our environment, you know, adds to our success or our demise. So they can
Yep.
help with the environment part of it. So was that helpful?
Yeah, that was helpful. Yeah.
Okay, cool
Thanks.
beans. All right then. Let's go to Miss Cheryl. Cheryl, which strategy for value-driven client experiences would you have a problem putting into place, knowing that you have to put them all in place?
I don't have a problem putting it in place. I need to bring it back though. And that is the milestones. Not only because they need to see their accomplishments, but they also need to see the light at the end of the tunnel. Because I have programs that go for a day, a month, a week, and a year. And on the yearly one, the milestones are kind of built in because there are accomplishments. For instance, your business gets set up. So many writers don't run their business like a business. So your business gets set up and you're on the road to Wellville. And there are, you know, other things that happen that ultimately lead to probably anywhere between month 3 and 6 where your income has moved up drastically. So, you know, on the year-long plan is kind of built in, but I would bring back the rewards thing as well as the client portal. I actually have a client portal on my website. And when I brought that out, it was kind of a new thing for people in my arena. I had people trying to break into my website to find out what was in the client portal and all that good stuff. So I said, I must be on the right road. But so yeah, I don't have a problem doing it, but I'm excited to bring it back, you know, because I think it's very, very valuable.
Love it. Love it. All right. With that, we go to well, first of all, what I will say is Cheryl, with the client portal, the thing, a lot of people like the idea of having a client portal. They like the idea of having that added value there, but they have no idea what to make sure they put in the client portal. So one of the things that I go off of is I go off of you guys, right? I start off with what I think should be in there, but I'm also listening to what are you having problems accessing every time? What questions are you asking me over and over again? What is it that I know could just make sense to put in one place that you can go to that one place for everything? So for everybody else that want to do a client portal, like Cheryl's going to bring hers back, think about all the things, right? Things that make it easier for you to give them more value, things that make it easier for them to access everything they need to access, and things that they've been bringing up to you through feedback that they need over and over again. All right, cool beans. All right, Shawana Kennedy of Kennedy Media, which strategy for value-driven client experiences would you have a problem putting into place, knowing that you should be putting them all in place? Because you over there, you got some growing going on over there. So in a minute, you're going to be experiencing growing pains. So tell us about it.
Yeah, actually, the portal is the portal because that is one of the more challenges for me. That of course we hire the experts for certain things. It's the portal because certain things systematically that's not my lane. So yeah, getting that portal in place.
Okay. And so I guess you can use the tips we just said after Cheryl. But yes, what I will say is you might have a portal that looks different for each level of your business, Shawana, because different people are getting different things. Also, I don't want you to skip over kind of that milestone reporting. Okay. And your milestones may just be the growth of the channels that you are managing or the growth of the influence that is happening due to the video that they're getting from
No,
you.
yeah, you're right, which because you said one, but yes, I definitely had milestone, and I like circled it, like circle, 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 for that, so that it can start to show up, hello, be seen, what other people are doing. One of the things that I actually even did yesterday in working on a new banner for Facebook and LinkedIn, refreshing it, I in the background, if y'all see, so that's, that's a hint to go check it out. Some of the client graphics, they're faded in the back, but it is to show some recent client graphics and things that have been going on, to then even show when I was saying, okay, be seen, be seen. I could, of course, yes, put a great picture of me, talk about Kennedy Media and what we do, but to kind of in the back, in the silhouette, you see different campaigns for different people.
Love it. I love it. All right. And with that, we'll go to Heather. Heather, which strategy for value-driven client experiences would you have a problem putting in place, knowing that you should put them all in place?
I think the client portal confuses me a little bit, just because right now, like I still haven't recorded the course. Like I'm not looking at your face because I can see your lips kind of doing a thing, and I don't want to.
Hell, I ain't re-recorded mine, so it's not much I can say to you. So,
all right, there we go. Yay. Okay.
Yeah.
But the client portal for me, I've thought about it before, because I've seen like a publisher I work with, she has a client portal where they, she's broken down all the tasks and sort of thing, but that's a whole publishing journey. Whereas like, she's got cover design and all this other stuff, right? Like I don't have that stuff. So I'm just a little, I don't know.
You're overthinking it. So what we know is her whole big thing, each one of those have breakdowns. You see what I'm saying? And so even though you fit as one piece in her whole journey, your piece still has breakdowns. So you focus on the breakdowns of yours, right? So everything that's a piece has its own milestones.
Yeah.
So that's how you would do it. Also, the course is not the only place. So the course has its natural milestones, like I was telling Dr. Latoya, and that is, just class by class is usually milestones. And so that's easier. And course platforms have, everything in there to create the portal that is needed. But when you're talking about the service that's like you in a one-on-one, now you're breaking the service down in its natural milestones, right? You're creating a web page, for that person, or maybe a project management system where there's one place they go to see everything. That's that portal. Does that make sense?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. So it's harder to create that portal when you're doing one-on-one stuff.
Yeah.
Than it is when you're doing group stuff. Because when you're doing group stuff, more likely you're using a group platform that now has gamification and, demarcations in there. So it's easier. But when you're one-on-one, or you're not using a course platform, even if you're doing group, because like, my paid group is not in a course platform at this time. And so that's why I built it on the website page. So, so just think about the phases that they need, right? And you can easily create a button that goes to a page that explains every phase and what they would need to do. And so phase 1 is this button, phase 2 is this, you know what I'm saying? But the one thing they have to remember is this one page.
Okay.
And you can just basically set that up for each client. All we're doing is copying and duplicating as we get new clients, right?
Right.
And so now they have their own place to go. You want to know where your shit is? Go in there to this link. Don't email me and ask me where your project is. Go here and look. You know what I'm saying? So that's
okay. Perfect. Thank you.
All right. Let's go over here to the YouTube side. So Shantali said, good morning. Glow said, hey, Dr. Tachi is over there. She said, good day. So Dr. Tachi has started season 3 for everybody else. It's season 2 for me, but she started season 3 of the Indie Soup Media Network, y'all. And so she's been busy over there doing stuff. So that's probably why she's not in studio with us today, but shout out to Indie Soup Media Network. Find that YouTube channel. I kicked off last night my second season. So you guys Send your well wishes to Dr. Tachi and all the other creators. Shout out to Shawana, who is also a creator. Heather, creator. Are you doing another season this time, Heather? You kind of looking like you ain't.
I'm supposed to, but the election messed everything. Like I couldn't.
Okay.
So
So you got excuses like me. I'm gonna be quiet then. All right. So Glow said that she doesn't know, and Glow don't never know, because Glow, get it together. Get it together, Glow. Glow, when you start getting serious about this stuff, you gonna be serious, okay? You gonna be something to behold when you get serious about this stuff. Dr. Tachi said, I don't have a problem with any. I would like to implement the milestones so folks can see progress. Yes, exactly. They can see the progress, they know what they're heading towards, and we can celebrate their progress easier when there are milestones. So shout out to Dr. Tachi. All right, so this week we've talked about creating great client experiences. We talked about the connection, the organization, and then today, value-driven stuff. So what questions do you have? Get them together while I go through these announcements, okay? So again, this week is another great week to get my show notes, because we give you more than what is in the blog, and that more lives in my show notes. There's only 2 ways you can get it. Number 1, join the community, shaycannon.info/group, because they live in the files section of the group. Number 2, you can sign up to get the entire morning show in your inbox. In the morning, you will get an email that reminds you to hop on the YouTube Live. In the afternoon, you will get an email with 2 links, one to the replay and one to the show notes. So you can go to shaycannon.com/show to sign up to get the morning show in your inbox. Now, today, Wednesday, we start day 1 of the holiday 911 business clinic. We're going to just make sure that we're ready to use the holiday retail season to squeeze every dollar out of 2024 before we go into the new year. This is a free event. So go to shaycannon.com/holiday. Sign up. We get started at 7 p.m. Eastern time tonight. Now, the event is free, but if you want the success kit, which includes the replays and all the tools I've created to make your execution easier, then you have to get the success kit. It is $97 regular price. It is $47 if you're in our free group. Why aren't you in the free group? It is $27 if you're in the paid membership, and it is free if you're a high-level client. All right? Thursday, tomorrow night, is our Fuck Up Night virtual happy hour. It is one of our community building events, okay? So basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna talk about what's fucking up in your business and how we're gonna fix it, okay? So this is your opportunity to get free business coaching based on what you are experiencing in your business, not based on the topic I'm bringing up, okay? So this is a chance for you. You have to be in the free group for you to get the details. This event used to only be for our paid membership, but now we have invited the free group to come in at 7:30. So if you are not in the paid group, then you can go in the free group and get the details of when you can join in at 7:30 p.m. Eastern time. All right, guys. Let's see. Sign up for the morning show in your inbox, shaycannon.com/show. Sign up for the free training that starts tonight, shaycannon.com/holiday. Sign up for Fuck Up Night virtual happy hour. Go in the free group, shaycannon.info/group. All right. Cool beans. Any questions, anybody, on how we're going to create these client experiences? On tomorrow, we're going to talk about some customizations. And we're going to end our series with customizations. Let me pull up YouTube again. Chantilly said, I think I can do all of those, but I'm excited about them all. I know, right? When you know you're able to give those clients more, and you know that the feedback that you're going to get back is that you're amazing and your service is amazing, it is exciting. Glow said, I'm serious. I just don't, which one I can't do. Glow, when I say serious, I mean serious enough to invest in the clarity for your business, so that you know how everything else applies to your business. So that's what I meant about serious. So I'm gonna add 2 of them. You know how we from the South do. When we really mean it, we duplicate the word. So we won't say serious. When you get serious, you will invest in your clarity is what I mean. All right. Anybody in studio have a question about what we talked about so far this week, or any value adds that you want to give the people? All right, y'all know I don't like a lot of empty space. So, okay, Dr. LaFera, you unmuted. What you got?
Thank you, Shay.
Mhm.
I just while you were talking today, I just
Mhm.
felt like today was like, one of the best like, pieces of value that I've gotten like in a very, very long time. I feel very empowered. My people about to, be losing their minds with all the personalized experiences and stuff that I'm about to be able to give them, because like these were like all really good ideas, all in one session. So thank you. This was good.
Oh, you are very welcome. You
See how
are.
sweet I am to you?
Guess what? We
What?
always say that this mastermind is a free mastermind. It's better than some paid masterminds. And so thank you for affirming and confirming that for us and everybody. I appreciate that. I often tell you guys that I'm a vessel. I really am. I don't know where some of this stuff be coming from that I think to talk about. It is not just me. So yes, there's definitely some type of divine connection that is helping me give y'all what you need. But I love it. Thank you. And Dr. LaFair, don't be acting like I'm not nice. You cut it out. All right. Anybody else have anything they want to say or add or have a question about before we get out of here?
I was going to ask, when we were talking about portals, I know you use Slack and stuff. Is there another portal that you would suggest that's like user friendly?
So I don't use Slack as a portal. Slack is just communication. You're in the Slack, and your portal for the paid membership that you ain't been paying attention to has a whole separate link for a portal. So I'm gonna need you to go in the Slack channel and click the link for your portal. But that portal was built as a web page.
Okay.
But I think you'll have more of a reference if you go and click the portal that you are currently paying for. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Yeah, look, if y'all can't tell, me and Shawana been having all kind of battles just without y'all. Yeah. Dr. Tachi says shady shade.
Right, Dr. Tachi, feel the love, right?
I'm just saying, Shawana be y'all don't understand.
She
Shawana
wanna
be
be,
asking me
my
questions
brain be on
as
other
though she gonna be
things. That's
having
why
points of
we're
reference.
grateful to God for look, admins in the building and other hands. Yeah, so my brain can focus on other stuff.
Yeah, I understand. Cause you sure don't be trying to think if you ain't got to. You be like, hey, what is it? I'm
That's
like,
because it's smarter,
and I'll
not
be like,
harder.
where it was last time.
Wow.
You even to work me to make it easy on you. Hey, I make sure y'all have access to all this stuff. You're not gonna conveniently try to make me give you the access again where it's convenient for you. No. It's over there.
Wow.
It's over there. Yeah. So when you start to scale, you'll understand that you can't be doing that with folks, because you'll be doing that all the time. That was the purpose that you created it, so they could go there. You'll
Right. You
look,
see
Dr.
all
Ferris said my name is Bennett and I ain't in it. I'm weak.
Nothing but love over here, guys. Nothing but love.
See? All right. So Dr. LaFera said, can you do a portal in Go High Level? I know they have dashboards. Yes, you can, Dr. LaFera, because much like WordPress or any other web page, you can build web pages in Go High Level. So yes, you can create a portal just like the one you have in the paid membership within Go High Level. I know that they have some dashboards, but I know most dashboards are for you on the back end. I thought I saw something where they're saying you can create some dashboards. I have not gotten into that feature yet because dashboards are more analytical than they are giving access to stuff. So keep that in mind. But I do like the idea of you having certain dashboards for your clients. Yeah, I saw it. I like when I was going through doing other stuff, I saw it. I have not done a deep dive into it. Go High Level got so much stuff in it that I have to go feature by feature as I'm using it to learn it. I can't learn all that stuff at one time. Too much going on. All righty. Anybody else with a question or something they wanted to add? They have a community and membership feature for your clients. Yes, they do. They sure do, Dr. Latoya. But I think the community and membership feature, they have it where You don't necessarily have to have a course to use it. But I think we think of it as course related. But again, I haven't gotten into those features yet. I'm actually, that's going to be for me. That's going to be one of those who, not how. I'm not going to learn it. I'm going to hire somebody to do my stuff. They're going to be pulling all of my workshops and all of that over into Go High Level. And so they'll handle that. I have committed to not taking my time to learn that. I'm going to hire somebody to do all of that stuff. But just on a basic level, you can definitely on the websites create your own portal. But thank you for that, Dr. Latoya. So Dr. Latoya, have you looked at those features yet?
I looked at the membership feature.
Mm-hmm.
And I started setting up something in there, and then I just went back to where I already was because I didn't feel like taking the time to figure it out.
See, that's why
but I'm gonna do
remember,
it.
I showed
Yes.
you how my membership trainings are in there, but I don't quite know how to give access to it and all of that kind of stuff yet. So I'm gonna hire somebody as a project to do all of that for me.
Yeah, the next group thing that I launch, I'm using Go High Level as my beta place to figure out all of that stuff with the next group, so I can figure out what I like and what I don't like.
Love it. Look, report back to us. Let us know. Let us know.
Will do.
You know, I'm team Go High Level around this mug. All right. Anything else before we get out of here? Cool beans. Then the studio is closing. Up, Cheryl, what you got?
I just wanted to say thank you. As always, you're extraordinary.
You're welcome. And yes, I am. Yes, I am. Stop.
Girl, we all are. That's the beautiful thing. We all are. And it's going to show.
Yes, it is. Thank you for that, Cheryl. All right. Studio is closing in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Have a great day. We'll see you back here tomorrow where we will end our